Okay, this is our reading, all signs, all elements, for August 3rd through August 8th, the Lion's Gate. First card, Archangel Michael. Me, hey. You are protected. If you resonate with fear, you are allowing it into your space. Don't resonate with it. It's that simple. If you go within and settle your negative thoughts and feelings, you are protected, and the angels will help you. It's a very, very, very powerful card. So this is today. This is assisting the collective with their throat chakra, protecting them with their blue light, allowing you to speak your truth and do so without fear. Next up is the altruism card. This is all about serving a higher power, your higher power, opening up to the truth of reality, and not the one that you've been told, not the one you grew up to believe, but the one you know in your heart and your soul. And the breathe card. Just take time to breathe. Relax. You got this. If you're stressed, if you're anxious, if you're worried, if you're fearful, meditate. Remember your breathing. When you take conscious control over your breath, you are taking conscious control over your body and how it responds. You are determining how you breathe the air into your body. And there's a very powerful act in that. This is why meditation, Kundalini awakening, and all of these other practices, like yoga, have to do with breath. It's one of the single most powerful things you can do, is to focus, meditate, and concentrate on your breathing. So there you have it. You're protected. Remain altruistic and breathe. That's today. This is the energy coming up very soon. Oh dear, wow. New beginnings. Thank you, angels, for opening up doors to change. We are ready as a collective. This is happening. Lion's Gate portal. There's your portal right there. Angel protecting. It's all okay. Look at that beautiful blue sky on the other side. The Queen of Air. This is all about detachment, looking at things objectively, seeing things logically, and creating a realistic plan of action. One that facilitates the awakening for everyone, especially within yourself. And be flexible. If you're feeling rigid, if you're feeling like you cannot deviate whatsoever from your path, you're going to cause trouble. This is a lot of energy coming in to facilitate this change, this perception shift that's coming in. And this is what's going to get you through that. And this is around the Lion's Gate. Inner voice. You know. This is what this card is telling you. You know unequivocally. Look how beautiful. He's whispering right into her ear. This is your own inner voice. This is yourself. This is nobody else. This is you. This is your inner voice of your highest self telling you what you need to do. This is an alignment with intuition. This is into deep knowing. Go within. Are you still looking for an outside source? Well, you're not going to find it. It's in you. And to back this up, wow, we got the king of air. So we got the queen and the king. Air is getting busy. Air is all about communication. The king of air can be rigid, determined, very rule oriented. So this is the challenge we're coming into. What rules are you following? Are you following rules that are altruistic? Or are you following rules that are meant to create slavery? We are all part of this matrix that we created, and it's basically a slave colony. So what rules are you following? Are you following your own inner voice? Or are you being influenced and being told what to do? This is something we're all coming to realize, especially with the current political climate and world climate. Wow, I'm getting a lot here. This has to do with opening lines of communication, speaking your truth, and knowing, again, what your truth is and where it comes from. Everyone's truth is similar but different. It's unique. It's a unique expression of the same truth. That makes them all validated. There is no right or wrong truth. If it's your truth, it's your truth. That doesn't mean it's for everybody. But that doesn't mean you can't tell them anyway. Not everybody's going to want it. Not everybody's going to want to see it. Maybe not going to see it the way you see it. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. And that is backed up by the Queen of Air as well. This is all about following that inner knowing. Paying attention to who is ruling. Who rules your world? Is it you? And if it's not you, you're not in your personal power. So you're going to be very, very challenged on this Lion's Gate. Ooh, and the last card is No Place Like Home. Wow, I'm getting Wizard of Oz, Dorothy. Things are about to get really cool. Oz is a very interesting story. This is not a story, okay? Frank L. Baum, when he was writing these books, he had tapped into a higher plane of existence. The Emerald City is very real. It's the next dimension. It's fifth dimensional, and there are crystal palaces and emerald cities everywhere. And yes, some of them even float in the sky. We're all coming home, basically. This Lion's Gate is going to open a portal to the Sirian star, Sirius B, which is going to flood in light, the brightest light, higher dimensional, sixth dimensional light, which is responsible for creating the patterns of sacred geometry. And it is going to bring us home. And the only thing stopping it is finding your inner truth and paying attention to what rules you are obeying. This requires of you some emotional detachment and some real philosophical inner work of what is right and what is wrong. And understanding that everyone is different. There are billions of right ways and billions of wrong ways. But you are the sole determiner of what is right and wrong for you. And as long as this does not hurt anyone else or take away their free will, then you are free to do whatever you want to do. But make sure it's coming from a place of inner knowing, the inner voice. So there is a lot of communication going on here. We've got Michael, who is the protector and holder of the sacred truth, the blue, the light. This is your fifth chakra, your throat, where you speak from. Then we got the Queen and King of Air, which also have to do with communication, how we speak to each other and to ourselves. And if it's coming from an altruistic place or an inflexible place, can you be flexible? Are you so stuck in your paradigms, in your rigid belief systems that you can't bend? Well, in Tokyo, they have giant skyscrapers that are built to flex so that when there is an earthquake or a high wind, the whole building moves so that it doesn't break. This is ingenious, and this is how you need to be flexible. You can be rigid like the building and still be flexible and have give and move when there's an earthquake or there's a shift. So, this is the key right here, being flexible. And this is how you do that. You go into your breath and remember that everything's okay. Search your heart. This is a new beginning. It's coming. The Lion's Gate is going to change things phenomenally. There's a ton of energy coming in, and it is going to shift us. Now, you might not be completely aware of what this shift is or how it's happening, but it doesn't matter. It's going to affect you anyway. This is collective. This is the entire collective waking up and realizing there are other worlds than these. And it's up to you which one you choose. Happy Lionsgate, everyone. Love you.